Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your driver ratings and team ratings to the Belgium Grand Prix. All drivers and teams covered as I rate them out of 10 for their performances over the weekend. So, right, let's start off with Red Bull, shall we? Max 10 dominated the weekend again, got pole position, then was demoted to P6 due to gearbox penalty, and then obviously got back into the lead of the race and dominated. So, yep, 10 for Max Verstappen. What more can be said, really? Sergio Perez, 5. I mean, he did well to recover, and finish P2, but is that a fantastic result? I say not. I still think that is very, very poor by Sergio Perez. So, yeah, 5. Nowhere near good enough. And will we see him replaced during the summer break? To me, I don't think so. I still think his seat is safe, but he needs to improve. There's no doubt about it. Performances recently been nowhere near good enough. Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, 9. Yes, I give Lewis Hamilton a 9. P3 in qualifying because of Max Verstappen's penalty, and P4 in the race. Fantastic by my driver, and he got the fastest lap as well. George Russell, 0. Absolutely 0 for George Russell. P10 in qualifying, and I think it's P10, and in the race finished, P6, I think? Nowhere near good enough by George Russell. Just shocking by the male model. I don't know what's going on with him this season, but is he nowhere near good enough, the male model? Yeah, shocking. Ferrari, Charles Leclerc, 10. Yes, I give Charles Leclerc a 10. P2 in qualifying, but emulated P1 because of Max Verstappen's penalty. P3 in the race. Well, considering how poor my team have been recently, I say that's solid for Ferrari, so really happy about that. Carlos Sainz, 5. I mean, qualifying was very, very good. I think he qualified P5, I think it was, or something like that. And then in the race, unfortunately, retired due to contacts with Oscar Piastri. Now, I am a huge Ferrari fan, but that was 100% Carlos Sainz's fault. Has to be 5, I'm sorry. Shocking by the smooth operator. There's no need to make an overtake like that. And also blaming Oscar Piastri as well on Twitter. I will be doing a rant on that because that is absolutely unacceptable by the smooth operator. I'm not a Carlos Sainz fan, but as he drives for my team Ferrari, I have to call him out for that shit. Honestly, it's an absolute joke and a disgrace by the smooth operator. Right, here we go. Where are we? Oh yeah, McLaren. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, 7. Yes, I give them both a 7. Oscar Piastri had Lando Norris's number this weekend, but unfortunately retired due to that contact with Carlos Sainz at the start in the Grand Prix. So yeah, really unfortunate for Oscar Piastri. And Lando Norris, 7. I mean, McLaren not great this weekend. They went for a very high downforce setup, like a wet weather setup, and that's why they're struggling. So yeah, but Lando Norris, I think he finished P7, so that's really, really good by Lando Norris. Alpine, Pierre Gasly, 7. Yes, I give Pierre Gasly a 7. P11 in the race, just missed out on the points. Very unlucky. Esteban Ocon, 8. Qualifying, not so good, but the race, P8 for Esteban Ocon, that's really, really good by Espanol con AlphaTauri, Daniel Ricciardo 3. Yep, it's shocking by Daniel Ricciardo this weekend. Nowhere near good enough. Had his lap time deleted in qualifying, and in the race just really struggled. 1-1, Yuki Tsunoda 9. Yes, I give Yuki Tsunoda a 9. I mean, I thought he's superb this weekend. He had Daniel Ricciardo's number all weekend. Aston Martin, Fernando Alonso 8. Now, some of you may be thinking that's a little high, but I don't do ratings for the sprint race. I only do ratings for qualifying and the main race. So, yeah, I give Alonso an 8. I think he finished about P5, which that's brilliant for him. And also, qualifying wasn't great, but the race absolutely superb by Fernando Alonso. Stroll 7, decent. I think he finished in the points as well. Made a beautiful overtake on the restart on, I think it was Carlos Sainz. Yeah, so fair play. That was a good overtake. Alfa Romeo, Valtteri Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou 7. P12 and P14 in the race. That's decent for the both of them. That really is. So fair play to the Alfa Romeo. Haas, Kevin Magnussen 6. Yes, I give Kevin Magnussen a 6. I mean, he has Nico Hulkenberg's number all weekend. He's been very poor, K-Mag, but this weekend he was very good, so fair play to him. Nico Hulkenberg 0. Absolutely 0. Yeah, just nowhere in this weekend. A weekend to forget for him. Williams, Alex Albon 7. Yes, again, Alex Albon is 7. I mean, running in the points most of the race, he qualified P16, was doing decent in the race, had to come in and change his tyres, and he ended up finishing about what? Oh, it was P14 he got, so yeah, because I looked on the Williams social media page, so yeah, P14 he got. Logan Sargent 0, absolutely 0. P17 in the race, really struggled in qualifying. Yeah, so usual story really for Logan Sargent. Right, that's the driver ratings done. Team ratings. Red Bull 10. Yep, 1 and 2. Fantastic for them. Mercedes 6. My driver Lewis Hamilton good, but George Russell terrible. Ferrari 8. Really good weekend to my team. And we needed that after 2 very poor races. McLaren 6. Yes, I give McLaren a 6. I mean, just not quite at it this weekend. It's because they went for Ron's setup ready, wet weather setup. Alpine 7. Yeah, decent for them after 2 very disappointing races. AlphaTauri 6. 1-1 good. The smiling Australian awful this weekend. Aston Martin 8. Really good performance on them in the race. They needed that because they've been way below par the last couple races. Alfa Romeo 6. By an average, really. Haas 5. K-Mag has Nico Hulkenberg's number this weekend. Williams 7. Alex Albon good. Logan Sargent's usual, really. Fastest lap, Lewis Hamilton 1 minute 47.305. Starting the race, Leclerc. Worst driver of the weekend, George Russell. Team of the weekend, Red Bull. Worst team of the weekend, Haas. So that's the driver ratings done. Team ratings done from the Belgium Grand Prix. We now have a summer break. No F1 for about 4 weeks now. But when we return, we will be racing in Zandvoort, I believe. Comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And so Red Bull 100% in the first half of the season. Can they do it the whole second half of the season as well? and make history, become the first ever team to win all the Grand Prix this season. I really, really hope not, but it's a strong possibility it might happen. And then you have to say this is the best F1 car ever. Fair play to Red Bull. I mean, it pains me to say it, but fair play. You know me, I am very fair when it comes to giving credit, and I will give Adrian Newey credit. I mean, I could have given a toss about Horner and that, but I will give credit to Adrian Newey. So, like I said, comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And thank you very much for all the support. These videos seem to do really well. Bye bye.